Howdy folks, Andrew Claymore, this time in the Matilda, which is a British Tier 4 medium. I want to say heavy, but it is in fact a medium. This has some pretty troll armor. It's 70 at the front, sorry, 75 at the front, 70 at the sides, 55 at the rear. You compare that to the Panzerkampfwagen 3, another Tier 4 medium. And at 70 at the front, 30 at the sides, 50 at the rear. T-28, 30 front, 20 sides, 20 rear. The front and rear armor on the T-28 is still less combined than the rear armor on this Matilda. And it's got a pretty decent gun, very fast firing. That's one of the things I love about this tank.
That one bounced. Enemy is hit.
Put in a bit of token damage on that tank, driving back a bit. Now we'll push forward. You really have to plan where you're going to go in this thing, because if you go the wrong way and the action's on the other side of the map, forget it. Just go for a snack, because this will not get back in time. Oh, and hey, it's Nicholas Gage. Hey Nick, big fan. I guess I'm not getting an autograph. Hey buddy.
Enemy armor is hit.
Let's just move around, say hello.
Penetration.
This gun that just doesn't stop firing.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And there's Nicholas Gage again. Dude, I'm a big fan. What? He probably, you know what? He probably thinks I'm paparazzi or I don't know, a process server or something. I'm not sure why I backed off there with this angled armor. It's quite troll even straight on, but there's not a lot of tanks at this tier that can defeat it. So there's Nicholas Gage. Let's see if we can go up and get an autograph. So I'm a fan. I enjoy his body of work. So we're getting hit from behind, but like I said, it's... Come on, Nick.
Penetration.
Like I said, it's got good rear armor, better than some of the frontal armor on the tanks you're going up against. And he's gone. But when a door is closed, the window is opened. We'll take some damage here.
Enemy armor is hit.
Let's go down and see if we can't finish the job. We've got a friendly there. And he is danger close. I'm not going to try and put a shot over above him because I don't want to damage our own tank. He's fired, so we can slip past. Now put a round into the rear of that fleeing Panzerkampfwagen.
Enemy armor is hit.
Let's see if we can't finish him off. There he is.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Don't even have to waste a whole lot of time aiming in a situation like that. You can pump a shot in before you can back off, because you know as soon as you re-aim, you've got a round ready to go. That's what I love about the Matilda. Very much like the KV-1 with the project gun. And there's a Matilda. Takes a Matilda to kill a Matilda.
Enemy is hit.
Now he's bouncing like crazy off us. I think he might have the 2-pounder Mark X, which only penetrates 78. If I'm even the least bit angled, he's not going to get through. Whereas I've got the Mark X-B with 121 millimeters of penetration.
We didn't even scratch them.
So
Enemy
we
armor
are
is
able to damage him on
Penetration.
a regular basis.
We didn't even scratch them. Critical hit.
And you can just see how fast this beast can fire. Now, I'm wasting time trying to get a better angle and keep peppering at him, but we do not have time for that. You can see that we're playing 9-10 right now. The enemy has a 1-tank lead on us. And something like that can go horribly wrong very quickly. And usually does. So let's move up, try to put an end to this guy. He is not having the best of matches, but once he's got that thing fully upgraded, he's gonna love driving that Matilda. So I'm zoomed a bit too much coming around that corner. I can't see the forest for the trees. Like I said, If you haven't noticed from the title, I am still quite a bit of a noob. Could you guess? Alright, let's put one in this ring. There we go. Well, that's damage I didn't need to take. But I'm not used to killing Matildas just yet. Fired too soon. Could have had him in the track. Now I'm going to take a bit more damage than I need to here. And he can easily penetrate a Matilda. So that was costly, but not catastrophic. But as you'll see later, it adds to the tension. It certainly does. Now, why I'm heading this way on a tank this slow with only with only 2 tanks left in the match does not make sense. We got to get back, cover our base. We won't even get a quarter of the way from where we are to the enemy cap before the enemy's on our base and capping. So we got to go back and take the only chance we have, and that is to reset the cap, kill what's there, and hope to meet up with whatever's left on their team. Because if they don't come to us, it could very well end in a draw. So we speed up the approach, because that's just nothing you need to watch in real time. I mean, this is a Matilda I'm talking about here. Pairs nicely with another slow-moving vehicle that does high damage with a long reload, like the one Teteran's driving, because he can do the damage, and I can keep the enemy off. Although here we get a lucky shot off on a low-health Stug.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Well, we know we have one more tank at least in our cap circle from what we had seen earlier, popping up on the mini-map. So, there he is. I don't quite recall what vehicle this was. Just that he could fire fairly quickly and do a lot of damage. Trying to get around Teteran so I can hit our enemy.
We've lost a track. We've lost some ammo, but at least it didn't explode.
We're going
Enemy
to be
is
a lot
hit.
slower firing with that ammo rack damage.
Get going.
With the track out, I kept us from supporting Teteran, and he's paid the price of my not having a repair kit. Very lucky bounce,
Enemy armor
and we
is
finish him
destroyed.
off. Now we don't have time to think about it, so I'm just going to start heading towards the enemy cap and hope I meet there already. I don't want to go down the road by the lake as some are suggesting. I don't want to go over those rocks because I already have a damaged track. If I throw it going over those rocks, it's a draw at best. So I don't want to go by the lake because if it's clogged up with dead vehicles, I'm not going to be able to get around them, and I won't be able to go back and pick a new route. It just won't be time. So I'm going to have to commit to the boggy ground in the valley and hope I can make it. You can see our teammates are engaging in a little bit of clever maskirovka. Photo show on them, but I don't think it's going to end up mattering. Now, right around now, my keyboard got disconnected. Yeah, there it is. I'm going straight ahead, and I'm a little desperate to get that fixed. I'm running around behind my laptop, and there we go. Let's go back to regular speed, and there he is. Looks like he's AFK.
Enemy armor
He's
is hit.
AFK.
Penetration.
So a little disappointing to win against an AFK enemy, but a win is a win.
Damaged.
And there's our 7th kill. Very lucky. Good team to play with. We got the Master Tanker. We got the Sharpshooter badge. We got the Top Gun. 21,000 credits. Almost 1,200 experience. Yeah, I think that was... No, actually, it was not doubled for a first match. So that was a fairly decent result. But you need to get a pretty decent result to get the Master badge for the Matilda. So good results, good team, good enemy team as well. We were fortunate. And I was very fortunate that Stug was found on low health, or this would have been very different. A little more damage fighting that British AT gun, I would have been dead at some point. So this is a very good tank. I love driving it. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.